Welcome back to Let's Play Medieval 2 England campaign with me, Squawker. Coincidentally, it's episode the 6th. And when we left off, we had wrangled control of Caernarvon, and really that's about it. We're currently in a bit of a situation where we are getting low on money, but at the same time, control of the British Isles is getting closer and closer. The Scots clearly don't know what they're doing, so we're going to try and make a move on Dublin and Inverness within the next few turns, while fortifying Rennes and Caen. Hopefully we can try for Bruges, but I think a war in France could start to get a bit messy if one occurs. However, our financial situation remains incredibly delicate. So, in order to exercise good financial thinking, I plan to turn Caernarvon into a town at the first opportunity we get. Hopefully within the next turn, as we will receive some profit, since I do believe this turn we managed to get some nice things from, well, actually it wasn't this turn, we got some nice things like Council Nobles, but we will also receive some free military units from the Council Nobles, and if they're any good, I'll keep them. If they're crap, I'll just sell them. Either way, just keeping them satisfied, I feel, is going to be for the better good, because I don't know if there are consequences for not doing these, but I suspect that there might be a minor public disorder thing going on, or a lack of loyalty within my rank, so let's just err on the side of caution. Either way, we are at the point where we are going to jump over to the next turn, see what happens, and really that's about it. Everyone's moved, so let's just get shifting on to the next turn. Okay, so that Spanish army's going on a really long hike led by Captain Jesus.
I am neither friend nor foe, your majesty.
And that's what's spooky. I hope you're not going to attack me, Captain Jesus, otherwise then we are in a bit of a weird pickle. Anyway, mission suspect, we have been rewarded with 2 cogs. Right, don't necessarily need them. I think I'm going to ditch them. Or just get rid of Admiral Nigel. Yeah. Let's have a look at our finances to see if we can accommodate them, but I was hoping for something better than that. Anyway, end of turn report. We are still not first in anything, so yeah, that's Holy Roman Empire remains a big dog's biscuit, which I guess is alright since we have made friends with. I am sending Lawrence Bedell a little further north to interact with people of a more Slavic disposition. Sire. So we'll
Tomorrow's journey planned
There's an imperial castle here known as Innsbruck. Very nice. He's nestled in the mountains. Actually, might be a tricky place to take. Construction complete, by the way. London has now acquired a port, which will allow us to access naval trade and make a little bit more cash. Caernarvon is now going to initiate the process of converting to a town as well, or at least to a city, because we need the money. And we can, you know, unlock Caernarvon's economic power. And the Scottish are still amassing troops with Captain Rory.
Friend of the Highlanders.
I don't know what the Scottish are planning. I don't know if they're just planning to ship all their troops off to parts unknown again, or if they are going to make a move on Inverness. We'll keep monitoring. And Nottingham has recruited some peasants, by the way, and now I will instantly disband the peasants because I don't need them. So long, peasants.
My lord.
Seriously, who needs peasants? Right, get rid of them. Hopefully the Council of Nobles will not bitch and moan at what I have just done. Either way, we are a little bit more affluent now, but I still feel that we need to continue building up our economic power, while at the same time making sure our military is at a point where we can rebuff any power plays made by the French. And also, I do want to try and get a force ready to take Inverness. I'd rather prioritise Inverness over Dublin, because Inverness is going to be weaker and it's more strategic, since I'll basically surround Edinburgh, so that's what I want to do. But we'll start off with London, see if there's anything we can do. We can work on a ballista maker, which will allow us to create, well, ballistas. A leather tanner, communal farming, or a brothel. The communal farming is going to bring us a little bit more cash in, as well as more population to tax, which is a good idea, really. But I'll see if there's anything else that's of a little bit more priority. Nottingham can build stables, boyars, ballast makers, and a port. Now, getting Nottingham on the trading grid would actually also be beneficial to us. So I'm going to authorise the construction of a new port. York cannot do the same at the minute. I guess it's because it needs to be up to the next level, which is a shame. We also can build garrison quarters, boyars, communal farming. Communal farming is tempting, but I think Rennes might have something. Oh no, Rennes is still busy, right? Cayenne, anything you could build? Not really. Well, I think we need to get at least one town work on communal farming. I want to build up Cayenne's strength. And since I have a little bit of money left, I know I've basically spent it all, but I did want a new priest. So get a priest up because I can use him to watch the French. Since priests can be more than just spreading the word of God around. Anyway, how are we doing?
Yes,
we're starting to spread some
Highness.
Catholicism around. Keep having a little wander around though, because it's fun to work out where exactly borders and towns lie, because then it's, you know, it's just me having a little nosy. Always got to learn what the other faiths are up to, because, you know, Pope will approve.
Continuing once I have rested.
Still don't know sod all about this, but this is Cordoba region. Oh great, Cordoba's like all the way over friggin' here, so yeah. Alright, that's fine. You just keep doing what you're doing, and Aston the Cardinal, Aston who will be the best Cardinal. Fucking Manuel, and how is Domingo Corrupt still like way better than me? Come on Aston, we're like nearly at last now, we gotta do more. That's why I'm gonna make you better, right? Yeah, we are pretty much at the end of the turn. I'm not making any active moves, which is a little bit of a shame. I think we should make designs on Bruges, though, but at the same time, it's a garrison I don't particularly want to tangle with. Pikes, crossbows, armoured sergeants. I think we're going to need at least armoured swordsmen to tangle with that. I think we'll wait. But I don't want to skirmish against the French either. I think we'll just over fortify Cayenne in a way, but we need to make gains up here. So next turn, when I have some more money, we're going to start doing some recruitment in Nottingham and York. I could get Nigel to ship some troops past Edinburgh. Well, I could probably walk through Edinburgh anyway, but it might be faster. I mean, yeah, look at that. We could just go like that. We could literally just get to Iverness within a couple of turns. That's what I want to do. How are we doing in money? We're losing, but we're not losing a lot, so I'm going to let it slide this turn, which is something I should not be doing, but I am. Next turn, please. Right, something blew up really loud, which is concerning. And Henry's found a nice lady called Alveva Fitzwalter. Sounds a bit German, but I guess we should try and buddy up the Holy Romans, so go for it. And a new mission, we must now capture Dublin, and we have 15 turns to do it. Okay. I guess now we have to do it, but I'm still going to be patient. I don't know what that big booming noise was. There's nothing here, really, so yeah. Maybe it's just the arrival of Admiral Dunnock.
Scotland will fight ye for these waters.
Well, Scotland is my ally, ye twat. Anyway, I've got Philip. I need to change the scroll sensitivity, by the way. Philip of Dunwich, are you trading now? You are providing me with 8 florins per turn, right? Try and get better while you do your international trading. And I can buy out that Scottish merchant who's moved in. End of turn report, by the way. Yeah, it's still going a little bit sideways for us. Structure report, however, tells me that Rennes has a town watch, which means we are now capable of recruiting the most basic of militias, which is all well and good. We should probably work on some land clearance in order to get the town up and running. And Caernarvon has now converted, by the way. And Cayenne now has a new priest. Excellent. So let's have a little look at you. Who is my new priest? This is
God's servant.
Paul de Bourgien, because remember, we are still Normandy Frenchy people. He is blessed and secretly female. Oh, God. Paul is a transvestite, which gives him less eligibility and less violence. Right. Don't think this guy's going to be becoming Pope in a hurry or even getting on the College of Cardinals. Right. Just have a little stand around and hover around the border and monitor whatever the French are up to in that area. Try not to let your tits fall out as well, otherwise then the game will be given away. So we know that Angers is now a castle, a big castle at that. Still, we'll keep an eye on him still. At marriage celebrations, Henry has married Alviv, so hopefully we'll have a little bouncing baby, because I'm noticing a lack of kids being produced. Yeah, I'm looking at all three of you. Get your fucking dicks working or something. I think they're broken. Right. So, we must take Dublin by turn 29 now. I think we could probably do Iverness first still. And worry about Scotland will fight ye later. So, let's start off with seeing what we have in York. We have 2 peasant archers and some male knights. What do we know about Iverness? 3 bands of Highlanders who, oh right, they have 12 attack each, but lack defense. Either way, they are going to straight up slaughter at Levy Spear. We need to be sending, at the bare minimum, billmen. Because, yeah, a spear militia does not cut it. Right, Nottingham, what we like here, we've got levy spears, but still, they're not going to cut it, right? Mailed knights are probably enough to bowl them over, but as we've seen, mailed knights just can't stand up in a fight. I think a drill square is going to be necessary for us. But I do want to get that port done, but then it's going to take us one more turn, right? We can wait 1 turn then, and then we're going to work on the drill square, and we're going to get some billmen. In the meantime, get me at least 2 units of mailed knights for this army I'm going to put together, and I'm going to have them start assembling in... No, we'll assemble in York, because York will be the best place to assemble. But I'm going to send Admiral Barnaby up to deal with Admiral
Engaging the enemy fleet.
because he needs to be dealt
We'll
with.
drop anchor until morning, sire.
Right, and... So York, anything you can produce? Just mailed knights. Well, and Hobilar, so... I would say actually why don't I just produce them in York, but I think York can produce... Yeah, York produces less mailed knights, so I want 2 more mailed knights. 3 mailed knights, and Rufus will lead the charge as well. So that's absolutely fine by me. And we should probably, in a way, look at maybe building something in York. Communal farming always comes off as tempting because we can start making money off the crops, but I would rather give priority to Caernarvon, who can work on land clearance and a grain exchange. That's more important. Get to work on a grain exchange because we need to start pulling in a little bit of cash. I need to get a spy up to this area. I know what I need to know about Iverness now. There are archers, Highland archers at that though, but alright, they're just like peasant archers, so yeah, but then again, they actually pack a melee punch, right? Either way, we're gonna need. I mean, what attack does a billman pack? Like what does my trash billman pack? 15 attacks. So they should probably outclass a Highlander, but I still think it's gonna be a very tight fight. So I'm gonna ask you, Richard the Spy. I remember, yeah, these green arrows I believe can allow you quick and speedy passage because we're gonna make our way to Dublin region. Yeah, the regions aren't as well named as they were in Rome. One, that is a shame.
Tomorrow's journey
Either way,
planned out, sire.
we'll get ourselves down to Dublin and we're gonna find out what is awaiting us there because we need to make a plan for when we make our move on that. Hopefully when I end this turn, by the way, Captain Jesus does not attack us because this is bizarre what he's up to. I don't know what am I trying to do. Aston, how are we doing over here? We're 49% Catholicism, right? You
God's servant.
just keep doing what you're going to do. I mean, I've got to try and make him better, but yeah. I don't know what I can do in a way. Alright, I've got 600 cashy coins left, which is pretty much all my profits. So unless there's anything super urgent to build, I'd rather not do anything. But at the same time, I need Cayenne to... Basically, I just want 2 more billmen, and then that should do... Well, 2 billmen and a peasant archer, just in case France attacks, right? That should do me at Cayenne for now. I don't see a need to recruit any additional units here because I'm going to try and have a Billman army move up on Iverness because Levy Spears can back up, but Billmen must be the main force this time around. Let's jump onto the next turn and see what comes of these situations. Right, pirates are just going around, blowing everything up, and we have a new candidate for adoption, an Edmund Bridgman. He is a social drinker, which gives him additional command and popularity. Has the marks of war, which apparently so he must have fought in one of these battles, which gives him 1 authority and 2 to his hit points. Smart, which actually makes us more tradey. I like that. He's a promising commander as well, and he's cruel and cunning, which makes him a little bit dreaded. So, yeah, he's got a bit about him. Welcome to the family, Edmund. I guess you couldn't conceive at the end of the day, could you, Rufus? Does it say anything here? Well, you're Sangagari, but that just means you like blood. Cool. Anyway, Edmund, I have a job for you. If you can make money, go govern Caernarvon, and I can have Henry find uses elsewhere.
Yes.
Henry, you get to go back to Nottingham and you get to govern that.
We'll stop here.
And war has been declared by between the Byzantines and the Venetians. So that's actually the first war of the campaign, since no one else has actually started a war yet. Still, there we go. First tensions. The Byzantines are fighting the Venetians. Am I interested? Not really.
Sire.
Lawrence, let's keep moving up. There's a Hungarian merchant around. I saw a Polish princess
I cannot do
snooping
that,
in the
sire.
area, but yeah.
Yes, sire.
Keep having a little wander around.
Tomorrow's journey
See
planned
what we
out,
can
sire.
find. Head towards Vienna or
Tomorrow's
something.
journey planned out, sire.
End of turn report. We're still losing cash, so, but it's because I'm very irresponsible. So yeah, our best thing at the minute is still production, but we're still being outdone by the Holy Roman Empire. And Catherine has been born, which will hopefully one day turn her into a pretty princess who will help us out a lot. Who was Catherine born to, actually? I should have looked at that. I don't think I could see it, though. Catherine was born to Robert, and for someone who's age 0, she's turned out very, very mature. How interesting. And Nottingham now has a port, which will allow us to start raking in a little bit more cash. As you can see, we're starting to make up a little bit of additional trade, which is making our money... I mean, we're starting to pull away in terms of income now, which is excellent, but we need to work on that drill square now in order to start recruiting billmen. Recruitment report, by the way. Nottingham gives me 2 male knights, Cayenne 2 billmen, and a peasant archer. That's cool. Captain Jesus is still lurking in the area for reasons unknown. We're still... Are we
Yes,
doing... Oh,
nice.
wow. You are doing a good job, Aston. You are making this area quite Catholic. I'm probably fucking up all sorts of shit over there with the Moors, and they're probably going to start hating me for it, but whatever. A Portuguese navy is also skulking around, and yeah, there's just a lot of pirates in the area. Pirate Coast, we'll call this. I mean, I don't know what the Scottish are up to. I think they're just trying to exodus themselves out of Scotland or something. This is actually the new heir, Prince Alexander.
Glory to both our people.
Still means I have no claim to a throne whatsoever, though, since Edward Canmore's dead, and I don't have another princess to marry into the family. Frig.
Ships ready.
Alright, anyway, Edward Carnby. Oh, sorry, you're not called Admiral Carnby, you're called Admiral Barnaby, but it rhymes.
Yes, sire.
You get
Returning
to
board and engage the enemy.
board, engage, do whatever. Just get rid of the pirates, help our Scottish friends. It'll make us look good and allow me to ship my troops up to Iverness. Right. By the way, oh, we can't recruit anything because we're out of money. Right, I was going to say, recruit some additional lovely levy spears, but if we can't recruit, we can't recruit. So it looks like we're already at the end of another turn. These turns are flying by, but Richard has something to do. Keep
With
moving across
discretion,
the seas,
sire.
Richard.
I am spent, sire.
You are
I shall
spent.
continue tomorrow.
Well, we can still take over the one entire city and island, so
I shall continue
don't bother with a
tomorrow,
fishing village.
sire.
Make your way into actual Dublin.
Tomorrow's
62%
journey
chance for us to
planned out,
invade.
sire.
We know a little bit about the area, by the way. We've got peasant archers and town militias, so it's not going to be the strongest garrison in the world, but we still have numbers. So we'll see what they are made up of, because you never know. I could go for Dublin first, but at the same time, time is somewhat on my side, so we might be able to get away with it. Either way, let's jump on to the next turn once more and continue observing everything. Okay, so some brigands have wandered into Caernarvon now, and another Spanish army. They're not planning on attacking me. I'm getting like madly wary about this now. Like seriously, we need to do something. By the way, the last was announced. Hungary has allied with the Holy Roman Empire. Well done, you two. Hope you enjoy.
Yes, my lord.
You keep moving
Without
around, Lawrence. Who is this, by the way? This is I think that's a Holy Roman princess because she's wearing black and yellow. That was a song at one point, wasn't it? Anyway, there's Vienna. It turns out it's Holy Roman, so
Tomorrow's
keep
journey planned out, sire.
End of turn report, by the way. We're actually going up in the ranks, which I assume is what the green means. So, happy days for me. And construction report, Caernarvon and Rennes have improved their farming capabilities with communal farming land clearance. And Caernarvon has established a grain exchange, but the population has become stagnant. That is priority one then. Cayenne must, well, first it says, get rid of that shit, because you're going to get a gun right now. So, Edmund, welcome to your new town.
As you command.
Make me lots of tax money. And Henry, try not to lose too much tax money.
Marching, sir.
Right. Edmund, let's see what we can do. So we're already taxing the balls off this settlement, which is questionable, but if it means the population is growing, I'm happy, because for right now, I need money more than people, in a way. So work on land clearance as your top priority, and make sure we're getting enough food to the peeps. Richard, infiltrate Dublin and don't fuck it up.
From the shadows, sire.
Well, congratulations on outsmarting the world's blindest guard. That was interesting. Anyway, we now know what's in this area. There's Irish Kerns, who are skirmishers, but hopefully a good cavalry charge will run down. And there's Galloglaich, which are big bastards with axes, and, well, let's just say there's Galloglaich in Thrones of Britannia, and they will slice up things like there's no bloody tomorrow. They're almost as good as Jom's Vikings. Jom's Vikings, by the way, can fuck off and die, since everyone in multiplayer still keeps spamming them. Anyway, let's think about taking Dublin. The town would probably, I mean, these guys will probably be felled by incredible cavalry pressure, but then again, they also lack protection from missiles, so let's make sure we have enough archers being brought into this battle as well, except I don't have a boyar set up fucking anywhere, do I? York, you must work on a boyar, please. We need archers for this fight, so please work on one. And in terms of recruitment, we're now waiting on our gear, so we're going to have 2 mailed knights, and I'll bring Henry, because Henry can lead now, because I said so. We want 3 levy spears, 3 peasant archers, and then just as many billmen as I can recruit, really. That should work out for me. So, anything else to do this turn? We're going to deal with the rebels. I guess it's finally time we get to have a battle, isn't it? Even though it's just
Come and fight me, you coward!
Yeah, okay, whatever. I don't know why you're wandering into my lands. What do we know about him, by
I
the
will
way?
only address you in battle.
Sergeant Spears, Peasant Archers, we don't really know the rest. Right, Robert,
Hail my king!
take your troops out and deal with them, and then, honestly, I'm going to give the Spanish one turn of grace, and then... No, I don't want to start a random irrational war with them. That's how I get myself killed. But at the same time, they're starting to piss me off.
As you will, my king. To battle. By God's will, we have triumphed!
Yeah, I thought they would retreat, but they're not going to retreat very far. Did we get any more intel?
Fight me, you coward!
We are dealing with 2 units of Peasant Archers and 2 Sergeant Spears. Now, Sergeant Spears didn't really take a lot of killing in the last battle. Deploy for Billmen, just because I don't want to lose because of bullshite. So, take the Billmen, and Robert, bring yourself in as well, and bring a unit of Milk Knights to help you out against the Archers. That'll be all that's necessary today.
By your will, sire, we shall engage.
So here we go then, our first battle of the day. Robert against Captain Alamein. Or Alaim. Or Captain... Oh, fuck it, right. Anyway, 2 Peasant Archers, 2 Sergeant Spears. My Billmen should be capable of bringing them down, I hope. So fight it on the battle map. Strength ratio is 3-1, by the way, in my favour. And we outnumber them by just under 200 men. By the way, is it me, or does that dude look like Karl Franz?
Honor and glory await England, men! I've heard men speak well of me because I do not throw lives away needlessly, and I gain victory for those who follow me. I will not use false modesty and deny these things. Indeed, I say proudly that they are true. I will give you victory, if you have the guts to fight like devils when I ask it. These rebellious knaves and villains are not fit to breathe the same air as we honest Englishmen. They must all die before dawn comes again. This is a mercy, because they richly deserve the gallows for turning against their betters. And now, any man here who is not praying for our victory had better make his peace with God, for he'll find none with me or in England later. Now, I place my fate in the hands of the Lord. Bring me my broadsword, and let me kiss the cross, lest I die. To battle!
You're just bringing down some rebels, my dude. You're not on the fucking crusades yet. Right, let's begin our deployment and prepare to fight.
Await my orders!
First things first, Billmen, you're the main line, so well done on that. By the way, it's snowing, so apparently these guys will actually be slightly better than usual. That's good, because in the last battle, you were a little bit disappointing. This may be because you're still pretty much unarmoured, so we should probably look into a leather tannery. And by the way, it's everyone got a fucking cold? I can hear you all bloody sniffing up your noses. Ugh! Archers, you're the front line as well, because I've deemed it so, and because you have crap range. Knights, you're at the back. You will have the job of flanking round and bringing down the enemy's missiles. Right, do I make myself clear, men? No sniffling, because it's annoying. And 2, kill the enemy, because they're over there. Right. Archers, you shall deal the first blow. Your targets are unarmoured, so I don't see a need for you to use fire arrows today. Go for accurate kill shots, please. Billmen, you will need to follow up at some point, but at the same time, I'm going to let the archers get a wide berth first. Because what I don't want, I want to try and keep the Billmen away from these enemies' zone of missilage for a while, since these units are unshielded and therefore they're going to be vulnerable to arrow fire. So let's just make sure that we can at least get the Billmen into battle when it's safe. let the archers do what they need to do first. But I will have a cavalry nearby as well, just as backup and maybe to potentially tempt the enemy into making a mistake. So that will give me a little bit of a bonus, right? Archers, keep moving up. You know what you're doing. You always know what you're doing. Just get up there, do what must be done, blah 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 blah. Alright, that's almost a wide enough berth. I'm going to give him a little bit more berth. Right, that should be enough berth. Billmen, start moving in. Archers, can you like not open fire or something? Are you like really, really slow? Come on. So we already started to take some missile damage. So right, get your shots out first. Start bringing down the enemy. Do what you can. I feel like I'm using slinger tactics here, which might not be the smartest, but it might work out for us. Slingers, just keep it up. Just start. There we go. Saw a few shots. We saw a bloody great big cloud of blood go out of that guys. And they're taking their time and shooting as well. Loosen up your formation as well. That might help you avoid too many deaths. Right. There we go. Right. So I'm still taking a fair bit of fire. I mean, yeah. I'm losing quite a few men at this point. Right, Billmen, we're not going to wait around. We're going to get in there because the enemy have their archers really doing a number on us right now. And we're not doing much of a number on their archers, which is what's a little bit disturbing. Could be because they've got a slight of a hilltop advantage. Right, cavalry, you need to start moving around the side for putting the spearmen right in the dead centre of their formation. Seems to be a little bit clever of the enemy, because that means they're going to have my cavalry to try and engage without hitting a spear. We have to be very careful about how we do this one. Archers are trying their best to hold their own, but I'm going to get them out of there as soon as the billmen are nearby. If once a billman make it to my archer line, I'm going to have him just run, like literally, we're just going to pelt it into battle because I'm losing too many archers. Right, last volley archers. Right, that was your last volley. Get yourselves out of there because you've done enough. You haven't done the best, but to be honest, you have the cheapest and weakest archers, so I'm not going to expect fucking everything out of you. Right, Billmen are now technically being set on fire, so Billmen, I'm going to recommend you start moving. Cavalry, you know where you're up to. A quick light jog up to the enemy is going to allow us to kill them. I want two of you to make your way up the flank as well. You will engage. You will also make your way up the flank. We're going to surround this enemy and we're going to bring them down by basically just causing their morale to absolutely cascade into nothing. Well, it looks like they're going to try and pull their archers back, which can play to my advantage. Right. Get in there. Get in there. You two, get in there. The cavalry can deal with the archers now. Back there, isolated. So cavalry, get yourselves ready. Billmen are going to engage those spears and keep them busy for a while. Cavalry, get in there. You lot lads, you need to get in there as fast as possible.
The enemy general lies dead. We've sent the base cur to hell.
Phew, I almost thought for a minute we had one of those idiot moments where my general just dies immediately on impacting with an enemy unit. Right, Billmen, keep those sergeant spears tied up.
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
Oh, it's over already. Kill them all. Come on, lads. If they're going to run away, we've got to show them that running away is not really an option with me. I don't really approve of it anymore. More of these guys I get to kill, the more glorious promotions you'll get. Well, a bit more dreaded, I guess. Nah, whatever. Look at all the prisoners we're getting. We'll capture them all and we'll make them. Well, I don't think we get to do shit with rebel prisoners. I think they just get killed anyway. Damn. Used to wait, then again, slavery isn't really going to be the big thing. We could have made them into serfs or something useful. Soylent Green, maybe. Right, come on. I don't think those two are going to die. That's a shame. Give those guys another go, lads. Come on. We can kill them all. We can do it. I believe in you for once. I mean, hell, I think we nearly did kill them all. I mean, at least one's escaped, and I thought a lot are going to escape, sadly. Alright, we didn't almost, well, actually no, we almost killed them all. I don't see a lot of escaped people, and I see that we have netted ourselves a juicy 436 prisoners, so, yeah, we did quite well, actually, at the end of the day. Well done, me. Hooray! Don't know what kind of pose you were pulling on your horse there, matey. Right, these are the last 2 survivors. Right, let them dissipate. We won't be seeing them around again.
Wait your command.
Yes, I say that. Who's not left for oh, God's sake. Archers, they're all for you to play with. Billmen, call it a day now. Let the archers finish off this scum. Because they are now wasting my time. Which is always pleasant. Right, slow down because I want to see them die. Archers. Not exactly hard to hit. Do it. I mean, they're literally there. You could literally just throw the arrow at them and probably win. Come on, what's with all this getting into position? Come on, lads. Form up and shoot them down. Oh my god, archers. What is this lack of discipline I'm seeing here? Oh my god. Well done, archers. You have just proven yourselves to be extremely incompetent. Tut tut tut. Maybe I won't retrain your unit after all. Alright, we'll call it a day, Bear.
All of Christendom will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
And we only got 66 kills. That's a bit weird. Oh well. We win, I guess. Billmen didn't take many losses at all, actually. We just lost mainly archers, which is a little bit shitty, but could have been worse. I'm happy that we've won. I think I was just a bit throwaway of my archers. And again, yeah, peasant archers, so they're not the best.
An honourable, glorious victory!
Wasn't really a glorious victory, my dude. You
Hail,
just
my
put down
king.
some local
With
highway
honour,
then.
sire.
Make your way back, and I'm going to see what trait you've gained today. You now feel appreciated, so you have gained some loyalty. That warms the cockles in my heart, I guess, right? Retrain the archers as a priority, and then we'll do the rest of retraining next turn. Right, let's move up a turn once more, because there's still shit to do. So just sinking annoying pirates. Oh god, oh wait, this is actually the first time I'm going to do naval combat in this game. Let's see if it's as crap as Rome's, because it's still all water resolve. Oh, it's actually going to be kind to me for once. Yay.
Our people rule these waters, sire.
Now, methinks the Portuguese might be attempting to invade Ireland. That's odd. Yes, it's odd actually. What? Why? Prince Afonso himself is attempting to take Ireland. Maybe I'll let him have it for now. There's no way I'm going to get to him in time, so I can focus my attention on Iverness and why there's still a giant Scottish army here, because
noble ally. 'Tis an honour.
I hope they're not planning on invading me, but then again, what are we going to invade me with? Fucking town militia? Jesus Christ. Still, David can... Oh god, they're getting more family members. I was kind of hoping that the Scottish airline would just, like, die out or something, and then I just win by proxy. Right. Get yourself back to the docks for repairs, and I'll deal with you a little later on. Still other things I must concern myself with, such as money. By the way, Admiral Barnaby is now a competent sailor, which has given him an additional command, so that's good for him. And he's our financial report. We're still doing absolutely terrible in terms of money. Great. Recruitment report, by the way. Nottingham has raised me some levy spearmen, and Cayenne retrained. The Captain Martin now leads the Spanish, by the way, and I suspect that they may actually be intending to attack France. If that's the case, I will allow it. Diplomatic information, by the way. Portugal has made an alliance with Spain, and the Holy Roman Empire has made an alliance with Milan. The Holy Roman Empire seems to like making friends with people. And I suspect an alliance with Portugal might be within my interests as well. But
Your
since
Majesty.
the Holy Romans are here, can we ally with them as
Approaching
well?
their dignitary,
Will they be
sire.
cool about it? And I've got someone less to worry about when I deal with France, inevitably.
Is there something to discuss, mein guter Mann?
There is, because I have more influence than you. Make me an alliance. Oh, it's going to be demanding. Wait, how is it demanding? Because, like... Unless I make him an offer. have my map information as well. There we go, that works.
Not quite something I can accept.
Okay, just rejected. Damn. Alright, maybe another
Goodbye,
time.
my friend.
I'm
Yes,
going to go
sire.
talk with the Hungarians. Well, I should be
Tomorrow's
going
journey
to the
planned
Portuguese,
out,
but, alright,
sire.
we'll deal with the Hungarians and then we'll go and deal with the Portuguese who are planning to invade Ireland because I don't fucking know anymore. Oh yeah, and by the way, so we've got some highway dudes, brigands.
Come and get me, you coward.
I'll come and get you. Right, Edmund.
Command me, sire.
There's literally one enemy unit, so I'm literally sending you with the bare minimum because I honestly should not have to send anything more. Technically, they're York's problem, but because York's over there and you're here, I'm making
We
it
shall
your problem.
slaughter them, my lord.
Anyway, it's time you got your teeth into a little bit of battles. You haven't done anything for me yet, so prove yourself.
Such is the fate of all who oppose us.
If he retreats any further, he'll end up in the sea, right? Keep moving in, but it looks like it's going to be a next turn
Moving
issue,
to
which
crush
is
the enemy.
annoying to me, because now I have to deal with, well, I can just put Caernarvon on a growth build policy for now, and hopefully that'll work out for me. Right, so I've got a little bit of money now, so we're still waiting on that drill square from Nottingham, so that's fine. I'm not interested in Dublin anymore, because I'm not going to get it. Imagine if a Scottish started a war with Portugal. Does that mean I have to join? I'd rather avoid it, if I'm honest. But then again, maybe I shouldn't. I could get Pamplona and Lisbon out of it. That'd be an interesting direction to take this campaign. Would it be the best? Somehow I don't think it would be. We'll see where fate blows its farts, though, or something like that. Oh, I feel filthy for using that word. I feel like I've just degraded the culture level of this channel. Right. York. I only want to build things that make money at the minute because I'm not making enough money and I want more money. London, anything you can work on that's going to be useful. Communal farming, make it so. Cayenne, anything useful you can work on. If I can bloody click on you. Well, you need to finish off your retraining, and then we can work on... I don't want to do a leather tanner. Well, actually, no. Do a leather tanner, because it's actually important that you get one done. And Rennes, get some roads up. Right, that's all my money spent, annoyingly, but I feel like I have spent it in the most useful ways possible. And, yeah, did this leather tanner ever get built, by the way? Or when the frig was I... Oh, wait, I think I ignored it, didn't I? Yeah, I stopped building it. Yeah. So this will actually be my first leather tanner, and this time I'm not going to give up on it. How are you doing, by the way, Aston? How are we doing here?
God's servant.
55% Catholic. Keep it up. Just keep ruining everything for the Moors. Let's go to the next turn now and see what the actual hell is Portugal up to. Right, so the Portuguese have definitely rocked up and my spies being detected and piracy still going around. And Edmund has now been betrothed by Aldette of Kingsbridge. The word King's in the name, so she's probably worth my time. And yeah, your marriage celebrations happen. Okay, well done. Right, end of turn report, by the way. Still losing money. Still got to deal with that. Construction report. Nottingham has now completed its drill square. York, a Boyer, Rennes, some dirt roads, and Caernarvon, some land clearance. Still keeping my profits quite low, though, right. York, you retrain your bowmen. Nottingham, you train your billman. Only one billman. That is shit, right? But I don't want to send anything further, really. Like, I have enough cavalry, really, so... Get 2 more levy spears. I think I'm going to have to just win with numbers on this battle. Alliance announced by word, the Byzantines are now allied with the Holy Roman Empire, and recruitment report, we just retrained the billmen, right? Excellent. Richard, don't infiltrate Dublin again for a minute, but continue observing the situation. I want to know what's going on. Barnaby, can you deal with Admiral Ragnvald, please, and get rid of him?
Engaging the enemy fleet.
And we're going to lose, for fuck's sake. Oh, wait, we won.
Victory is ours, sire.
You're getting good at this, Barnaby. You're getting good at
Yes,
this.
sir. Full
Get yourself back to
Set sail.
back to London Dockspur. And Admiral Barnaby is now a fine officer, which is giving him 2 command at sea. You are
Fleet ready, sire.
getting good, and one of my cogs is actually upgraded. You're a good dude, Barnaby. See, he looks like a nice person. He is a fine officer, which gives him 2 command. Right. What else can I use today? And Captain Martin, you better make you move on France soon, because it's not that I'm lazy or anything. It's just that I don't want to start a war with Spain, because then they'll just all flood up here and annoy me. I'm not in a position to start a war with another faction. I need to continue consolidating my strength. There's not a lot in Rennes that I can build, but then again, a wooden wall upgrade would actually get us up. So that's my next priority. Instead, we're going to save our cash and get Rennes upgraded. London doesn't need to do anything. I mean, I just need to think about what army am I sending up to Iverness. I've got Henry, 2 mailed knights, a billman, plenty of levy spears, and 2 peasant archers. I could just try and kill off all the highwaymen, the Highlanders, with all of my peasant archers, but I just know that isn't going to work because they're not going to make the cut, and it's just like annoying because I can't get as many billmen as I want. Like, seriously, how many billmen was this thing supposed to allow? I was supposed to like have 4. Maybe I'll get more in the next term. Maybe it's just because we're learning how to build bill hooks or something. That could be the case. Alright, we'll plod on. Let's have another little battle. Edmund, deal with Captain Michel, please.
They'll wish they'd never been born, sire.
And see that he doesn't run away this time. He doesn't really have anywhere to run. He's already on the coast.
Victory!
What a cowardly
Nothing can stop us, sire.
Yeah, I guess
We
nothing
shall
can stop you
slaughter them,
apart
my lord.
from my never-ending disappointment that I have for everyone. So, you can escape it, actually, by winning this little battle for me. Okay, so it's me against Captain Michel. I outnumber him. Strength ratio is in my favour because he has town militia. Let's see what town militia are like in battle.
There'll be no escaping us now.
So
Attack!
Yeah, if it turns out they're crap, then I don't really have a lot to worry about Scotland, apart from all the many ballistas they've brought, and I am not listening to your speech for this one,
await my orders.
because it's not really worth anyone's time, and I think we're in the Dales now, for I think the sea's... Yeah, there's the sea. Hello, sea. This is a hillier part of the Pennine coast, or whatever you want to call it. We're somewhere near Blackpool at this point.
General's bodyguard.
Right, bodyguard, you're here. Archers, you will find a position on these hills in which to attack. Spearmen, you should know what you're up to. Right, oh, the enemy's over there. Right, archers, take a position over here. Spearmen, defend them. Knights, start moving up. You all have your orders, and we shall prepare to deal with the town militia, who, well, let's face it, they don't really look like they're up to much. They're literally just, like, I mean, I've got spears, but my spearmen should technically be better, because they have teardrop shields, I guess. Yeah, I don't really have a lot to say here. Either way, I think the enemy might actually be attempting to advance on me, so archers instead focus on trying to get an attack angle on the enemy, which you've found. Right, spears, guard formation, get in front of them and prepare to do what you need to do. General's bodyguard, you just keep doing what you're doing. Right, first few shots are going out. I don't know why we're following straight up. They're literally right in front of us, but okay. We're getting a couple of hits though, but yeah, we didn't get any kills. Right, archers, you got to do better than that. Saw some blood flowing up at least. Right, oh, they're going to go for a mad charge. Right, be ready, be ready. I want to see these guys. I want to learn how good they are. By the way, these are some slow ass arrows. Right, here they come. Archers are cleverly skirmishing away, but to be honest, just call it a day now. Right, they've clashed onto our lines. We're holding out alright, and well, go in and wreck their shit, lads. I didn't really give them a lot of momentum for charging, but to be honest, they're just going to realise that there's also now a horde of knights at their back, so they're not really going to do anything. I mean, Emerald is already dying. Edmund, don't randomly die. I saw you get hit there. Don't do that shit. Edmund! Come on, thank you.
Our men are winning the battle.
In yourself.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Edmund is the lazier kind of general, it seems. He will only attack when he is actually moved. Instead of attempting to preserve his own life, even though no one hears his ranger. I'm sorry, but I feel like the units in this game are a little bit more... I mean, I don't know why I keep making these random rogue routes. It's probably because I've been playing Rome for the better part of last year. It's been a damage campaign, but is it me or do the units here seem a little bit more airheaded than
Only
the ones
half
in
the
Rome?
enemy force remains.
Like, I feel like some people just straight up don't have a clue what they're doing about it. They're just like little lost children. A bit of cavalry. Right, lads, keep it up. I think they're trying to barge through our formation for some reason. So, Knights, I want you to pull out. Let the spear militia take the point. I think we're going to go for a rebound.
The enemy
charge.
army flees the
Just let
field.
them die.
Pursue and run them down.
Go on. Prove yourself worthy now, Edmund. I keep wanting to call him Edward. By the way, how did you lose like 7 of your units? You lost 7 of your units to town militia defending against because they were just sat around being clueless, and I think that these guys are actually now prisoners because they just fell over and accepted their fate. Apart from the captain, who is dead. That's a definite dead captain. He fell. Yeah, he's dead. Good. Right, kill the last loser. Come on, get rid of him. He's just running around making a mockery of you. Kill him properly, lads.
All of Christendom will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
I think only 0.01% of Christendom will be awed by what we've achieved, which was kill a unit of town militia, but whatevs. Lost 63 units in that fight, by the way, which I expected to lose some spear militia, but I think the general's bodyguard was a little bit wonky in that one.
Such is the fate of all who oppose us.
It really is. Traits increased, by the way. Edmund now feels appreciated by me.
Yes.
Though I don't appreciate him. Anyway, make your way back to Caernarvon at your earliest convenience, and we will continue what we need to do
them,
there.
Sire, but the men are spent.
Don't whip your soldiers, by the way. I don't want that occurring in my armies. I may be a strict general, but I am not a bastard general. Right, anyway. As in bastard, as in not, like, being a bad dude. I am legitimate! Right, anyway. Let's keep on moving on with this turn. You will head for London by the end of this turn, and with my remaining gold, I'm actually not going to do anything because we're going to go to the next turn, and we're going to save up to turn lands into the next level of town, so we can hopefully start making more money, because we've got to make this financial situation much stronger than it already is. But we're going to do that on the next episode, my friends, for I am going to call it an episode because it's been nearly an hour, and honestly, it has not exactly been the most eventful of episodes, so I do apologise if this one was a little less eventful, but hey, there's more to life than big battles. It's also just watching your kingdom make no money and watching Portugal invade the thing you were going for, because I'm now going to go on Wikipedia or Google and try and work out what the hell does Portugal even think of Ireland, because this is... what the hell?